What is up, guys? It's your boy Traveezy back here doing another sports video. I'm very excited to be talking about the latest rumor swirling around the San Francisco Giants, and that is Andrew Mccutchen of the Pittsburgh Steelers. So this player, I would be very excited if the Giants acquired him. I still think he's got a lot left in him. He's 31 years old and hit 28 home runs. He won MVP in 2013 and has also finished in the top 5 of MVP voting, I believe twice on top of that in the last few years, most recently 2015. There was, however, some concern surrounding Mccutchen whether or not he could still play center field. I personally believe he still can, and if the Giants were to ask him to do that, he would definitely be able to handle it. Or the Giants could move him to left field or right field or something like that. But Andrew Mccutchen would definitely solve the Giants' outfield problems. This guy is a hard worker, and he's been a Pittsburgh Pirate his whole life. So he's been homegrown. And the thing is, with these athletes, I think you learn a lot about yourself when you get traded. And in some sense, that's when you fully become a pro. Because I think when you've been on one team your whole career, and maybe you're the poster child, so you're the homegrown guy, you're the guy that came up through the system, and you're the guy that's supposed to lead that team to a World Series. I think all Pirates fans envisioned that they would win a World Series with Andrew Mccutchen. Similarly to me, like when Derrick Rose was on the Chicago Bulls, I believe that he was going to bring us a championship to Chicago. The big issue with this trade is that the Giants would have to give up one of their top prospects. So Pittsburgh is asking for one top prospect. It could be either Tyler Beede, Chris Shaw, or Heliot Ramos. If you're personally going to ask me, I would prefer Chris Shaw be traded. Heliot Ramos has the potential to be a Yoenis Cespedes type of player. And Tyler Beede, I think, is just a phenomenal hard worker, and I think that he has the ability someday to win a Cy Young, and I think he's going to be lights out in our starting rotation. So for me, I don't think it's worth it to give up, a Tyler Beede or a Heliot Ramos or Yoenis Cespedes type of player for Mccutchen, and which is why that I think Chris Shaw would be best if the Giants can make a trade involving that. So there's been some talk about the Giants and what this team is going to look like going into 2018. And one of the big concerns that I've been reading about is that, all the Giants starters are all either 30, 31, 32. So not really, most of them are young. So if we're going to take a look, Hunter Pence is 34, Buster Posey's 31. I believe Brandon Bell is about 29 or so. Joe Panik's 28. So Panik is really still pretty young. Crawford, 31. Evan Longoria, who we just traded for, is 32. And so when you start breaking down everything, personally, I mean, it's all just on perspective how you see it. Because you could say that you want to get younger for the sake of getting younger. And I was reading a quote from Bobby Evans saying that, it's more important for us to be a better team, stronger team, and just overall better rather than say just to be a young team for the sake of being young. Because, I mean, you could have a full team of young players, but if none of them are performing or living up to, what they're supposed to be doing, then you're not going to have a good season. So all in all, I really believe the Giants should go out and make this move for Andrew Mccutchen. I was also reading that they're still linked to Jay Bruce. I was not a big fan of them getting Jay Bruce, but if the Giants can find a way to add Mccutchen and Jay Bruce, then I would totally be in the mix to add Jay Bruce. Because I still believe that this team, with the addition of Evan Longoria, I think our lineup is going to look pretty good next year. And I really believe we're going to have a solid team, and we're going to be able to compete in the National League West. It's going to take a lot out of us, but I definitely believe that we got what it takes. If you guys like this video, give it a comment, like, subscribe. I'm going to be doing a bunch more videos covering the San Francisco Giants, all the latest news in the offseason, free agent signings, trades, and especially during the season as we get close to the trade deadline to see, how this is all going to play out. But I couldn't be more excited to be covering all of this with you guys, and I want to say much appreciated and thanks to the few of you who come out and check out my videos. I appreciate it a lot and always thinking about you guys. Big shout out to at Clan of the Clouds. He's a really good music producer. If you guys are interested in getting any beats, hit me up and let me know.